Hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to show you how you can print your shipping labels automatically. Yes guys, you heard it right. Gone are the days when you have to manually create and print your shipping labels one by one for every order that you are getting from your e-commerce store. From now on, whenever your customer places an order on your e-commerce store, you can print the shipping label of that order automatically out from your printer. Now let me show you this on my screen. So guys, this is the checkout page of my e-commerce store, and here I am placing the order. Okay, you can see I have clicked on place order, and you can see the order is getting placed here. And as and when this order is placed, the shipping label of the same order will be printed out of my printer automatically. Okay, you can see the order is completed here, and you can see now on my screen that the shipping label of this same order is getting printed out from my printer automatically, right? And guys, the print is out from my printer. Let me show you. So this is how you will get the shipping label printed automatically out of your printer. Okay, so let me show you how this document will look like. So first of all, this document will be created here like this in my Google Docs application. It will be saved here in my system as well, and the hard copy of this same shipping label will be delivered out from my printer to my team, to my logistic team who is packaging the products, and they can paste this shipping label onto the specific product and deliver it swiftly. Okay, so this is how it will happen in real time. And now let me show you how you can also create this automation. So guys, the first step to create this automation is to sign in Pabbly Connect and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So guys, to sign in, you can use the link that we have pasted in the description. And from this dashboard, you have to create an automation workflow. So to create a workflow, you just have to click here on create workflow button like this. And here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name here. So guys, I have given the name to this workflow as print shipping labels automatically on receiving order. Okay, now click on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. And on this page, you will find these two things. First, the trigger and the action. So our automation work on this trigger and action. So the trigger says when this happens, that means when any event occur, what will happen? An action will happen, and the action says Pabbly Connect do this. All right, as in our use case, our trigger event would be a new order received on any e-commerce store of ours, and the action to that trigger or the response to that trigger would be to print the shipping label automatically out of my printer. Okay, so guys, first of all, you have to click here on this trigger window, and from this choose app, you have to choose your trigger application. So I am using the example of WooCommerce here. I have created my e-commerce store with the help of WooCommerce plugin. Okay, so I'm selecting WooCommerce here. And the first thing we have to do is to connect WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so that we can capture the details of any order receiving or happening in WooCommerce. Okay, so first of all, you have to select the trigger event also. So the trigger event would be a new order created. Let me show you. You can see this is an option of order created, and it triggers when a new order get created. You can read here. So select this option here and it will generate this URL. So guys, this is called as a webhook URL. So with the help of this URL, we are going to connect our WooCommerce store with Pabbly Connect. Okay. So to do that, you can read these instructions written here. You have to go to WooCommerce settings, and in the advanced tab you will get webhooks option, and from that option you have to set up this webhook. Okay, let me show you the process. So the first thing you have to do is to click on copy here and copy your URL, and as you copy the URL, it will start showing like this, waiting for the webhooks response. Okay, so now you have to go to your dashboard of WooCommerce or WordPress, where you will find this WooCommerce plugin. And from here, you will find the settings option. Click on settings. Okay. And the settings page will open up in front of you like this. Right. And here in the settings page, you will find this advanced tab. Click on advanced tab and another window or page will open up like this. And here you will find this webhooks option. Okay. In the page setup, you will find this webhooks. Click on webhooks here. and from here we are going to use the URL that we have copied. Okay, so guys, you can see I have already many webhooks already set up here. So you can set up a new webhook also by clicking here on add webhook button like this. Okay, and when you click here, another window will open up like this, and here you have to give a name to a webhook first. So I'm just writing here print labels. Okay, you can give any name as you like, right? And now you have to select the status of this webhook and make this status active from this drop down. And in the topic section, you have to select the topic which is order created. Okay, this is the order created option. Select it, and in this delivery URL field here, you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied from Pabbly Connect here like this. Okay, so you have to paste it here in this delivery URL like this. Okay, then I click on save webhook button, and you can see our webhook is setting up and getting saved. And as and when your webhook gets saved here in Pabbly Connect, it will show like this. In this response received, it will show you a webhook ID created like this with this value. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to do a test submission, or we have to create an order, a test order in our WooCommerce store, so that we can capture the details of that order here in Pabbly Connect, because with the help of those details only we are going to create a shipping label. Okay, for that what you have to do, click here on this recapture webhook response button like this, click on yes here, and it will start showing this again, the waiting for webhook response. Okay, so I'm going to my checkout page of WooCommerce store again. So guys, I have opened the checkout page of my store again, and here this customer, let us suppose Heather Khan, is placing this order for this product. You can see JBL wireless Bluetooth speaker. Okay, and he's going to place this order by clicking here on place order, and you can see the order is getting placed here. So it will take a few seconds to get the order completed, and you can see the order is done here. You can see it is showing thank you, your order has been received. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if the details of this order get captured. And now you can see the data of the order is captured here like this. Okay, so you can see here it is showing us the currency and the date of creation of this order. Okay, and the billing name, the address of the customer. Okay, and all other details, right? Now we are going to create a shipping label with the help of these details. Okay, but you can see here in the shipping country label, it is showing us the code of the country, IN. Okay, it is not showing us the full name of the country. So how my team is going to know which country is this? So we are going to fetch the complete details or the complete name of this country, and to do this we are going to use a feature by Pabbly. Okay, which is this. Let me show you. You have to click here on this action window here, and from this choose app I'm going to use a feature which is called currency by Pabbly. Okay, this one. And with the help of this we are going to fetch out the complete name of the country, and in this action event you have to select this option here, get country details by country code. Okay, like this. Then click on connect here, and in this country code field you have to map this code. You can see here that we have received in the first step. We have a label shipping country, and it is showing us the code of the country from where the order has been received. Okay, so I'm going to map this label here, and to do this click on this field like this, and here in the drop down you will find this WooCommerce new order created option, and when you click on it you will get all the details that we have captured in the first step. Okay, so from here only I'm going to map the country code, which is here. Let me show you. Okay, this is the shipping country label. Just click on it to map it. So when you map the things like this, what will happen, as and when you get a new order, this country code get mapped automatically, and the full name of the country will get fetched automatically. Okay, let me show you. So click here on save and send test request, and it will show you the full name of the country. So you can see now in this response received, in the result name it is showing us India, which is the full name of the country, right? So now we got the whole details that we need to create a shipping label. Now let us create a shipping label. And for that, what you have to do, click here on this plus icon, and we are going to use Google Docs application to create the shipping label with the help of a template that we have created there. Okay, so let me show you the template. So guys, this is a standardized template I have created with the help of Google Docs application to create shipping labels for every order that I am receiving on my e-commerce store. Okay, so first thing is this, that we have to connect our Google Docs application with Pabbly Connect so that we can generate these shipping labels in real time automatically. Okay, so for that, from this actions tab, you have to select Google Docs application. Okay, so you'll find Google Docs here. Okay, where it is, here it is. You can see Google Docs, select this application, and in the action event you have to select create a document, create document from template, and you can read the help text here. It will create a new document from a template, so select this option here. Okay, and then you have to click on this connect button, and from this window select add new connection option, then click on connect with Google Docs. Okay, so from this window, it will ask for the Gmail ID by which your Google Docs application is connected. So select that email ID from this window, and then it will ask for the access to create a document from that application. So click on continue here. Okay, and now you can see the authorization is getting complete successful, and it will start showing connected here like this. Okay, now here it is asking for the template document. So you can see I have created the standard template here to create shipping labels. And the name of this template, guys, is shipping label template. Okay, so in Pabbly Connect, it is asking for this template. And when you click here on this field template document, you will find all the documents that you have in your Google Docs application. Okay, so from this drop down, you have to find your template, which is this shipping label template. Select it. Okay, so guys, here it is asking now new documents name. Okay, so guys, when you create a shipping label out of this template, what will happen, the shipping label will be created and will be saved in your Google Drive directory. Okay, so that file will have to have a name. Okay, so you have to give a name to that shipping label or document, so you can use the details of your customer that you have received in the first tab. Okay, so I'm going to name this document on the name of my customer only. Okay, and for that, what you have to do, click here on this field, and you will find this WooCommerce order created option. Click on it, and here you will find the details of your customer. So here is the name. Just map the name and put an underscore here, and I'm going to map this ID also, so that we can give unique names to every document. So this ID is uniquely generated every time you receive an order. So map that ID too. Okay, so that you can differentiate between different shipping labels. Okay, now it is asking for the new documents location in your Google Drive's directory. You can read this here. The new file will be saved in your Google Drive directory. So you have to select the directory or the folders you have in your Google Drive. So let me show you my drive also. So guys, this is my Google Drive here, and here you can see I have this folder shipping labels, in which I'm saving all the shipping labels created automatically here. Okay, like this. So you have to select this folder from this new documents location field, and when you click here, you will find your folder in this drop down menu. So my folder is shipping label. Okay, so it is showing shipping address. Let me refresh this. Okay, sometime it shows you different names, don't worry. Okay, now you can see shipping labels folder. Okay, select that, and now it is asking for the order ID, the name, the email address, and the city details, and all these things. Why it is showing up here like this? Because you can see in my template that we have created with the help of Google Docs, I have these variables here. Okay, so you can see in this template document, I have this order ID in double curly braces, the name, the address, the city, the state, the zip code, and country also. So guys, these are the variables I have in my template, because you can see whenever a new order get created, this order ID is going to be changed. the name is of the customer is going to change, the address is going to change. Okay, all these things are variable things which needs to be changed automatically whenever you create a new shipping label out of this template. So guys, to get these variables changed automatically in a new document, what you have to do, you have to map the values of these variables here in Pabbly Connect. That's why it is showing you all the fields, all the variable fields here. Okay, so start mapping the details. First thing is the order ID. So you will get the order ID from this WooCommerce option where you have collected the details of the order. Okay, so here is the ID, map it. Okay, and then let's map the name. You will find the name here as well. This is the name, so I'm going to map the full name here. Okay, so here is the name. Okay, and the address line 1, you will find the address from here. This is the address. Okay, you can see the full address also, the city's name. Where are the city details? When you scroll down, you will find the city as well, the state as well. Okay, so so this is the state's name, the zip code too, you will find the zip code also. Okay, this is the zip code and the country. So you will find the country, the full name of the country from this second step, because with the help of this currency feature, we have fetched the whole name of the country. So from the second step, you have to map the value of the country like this. Okay. Now, when you click here on save and send test request, a test document or a new shipping label will be created and saved here in your Google Drive like this. Okay. Let me show you. So I'm clicking here on save and send test request, and it is taking a few moments, and now you can see in the response it is showing like this, and you can see a document ID is created here. That means a new document is created and saved. Let me show you. So this is my drive, and here you can see in my drive a new document with the name Heather is created. Let me open this for you. And here you can see in the shipping label, it is showing us the details that we have mapped in Pabbly Connect like this, the name, the address, and all the details like this. Okay. So our connection with Google Docs is working properly and as we need. Now we want to print this shipping label. Okay. So we are going to print this shipping label with the help of a cloud or mobile printing application, which is called Ezeep. Okay. So before introducing you with Ezeep, what you have to do, first you have to create a shareable link of this shipping label that you have created, so that we can share it with Ezeep application so that it will print it. So to create a shareable link, what you have to do, click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up, and from here you have to choose Google Drive application. Okay. And now in this action event, because we have saved our document in Google Drive only, that's why we are selecting Google Drive. Then in this action event, you have to select the permission, share a file with anyone, this option. Okay, so it will share a file with anyone on the internet. Let me show you how. Click on it, then click on connect. Okay, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Drive. And from this window, it will ask for the Gmail account by which your drive is connected. So select that account. Okay. Then give the required access to make the file shareable. Click on continue. And you can see the authorization will be successful like this, and it started showing connected here. Now it is asking for the file ID. So here you have to map this ID that was created in this first step, this document ID. Okay. So to map this, first of all, you have to toggle this map button to on here like this, and then you have to erase this field. And when you click here, you will find these three options. So these are the previous three steps that we have created. And from this Google Docs option, you will find the ID that is created like this. So map this ID, document ID. Okay. And then click here on save and send test request. And then you will find in this response like this, the role is reader, permission type to anyone, and here it has created these shareable links. Okay, this is the HTML link, this is the PDF link, this is the EPUB, the zip link. Okay, so with the help of these we are going to communicate with our cloud printing application and tell the application which thing we needs to be printed. Okay, so guys, now to get this document or the shipping label get printed automatically, you have to click here on this plus icon, and from this another actions tab, you have to connect the application which is a cloud or mobile printing application called as Ezeep. Okay, so this is Ezeep application you can see here, and the first thing you have to do is connect your printer with Ezeep application with the help of this Ezeep connector. Okay, so this is the first thing, you have to connect your printer with Ezeep. Then you have to connect Ezeep application with Pabbly Connect, and you can do this from this Actions tab. Choose the your application which is Ezeep from here. Okay, right, like this. And here in this action event, you have to select this option, print file. Okay, select this print file, then click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection option, and then click on connect with Ezeep blueprinting. So this will bring you to the login panel of Ezeep. So I have already logged in, so it got authorized automatically, and you can see we are connected with Ezeep now. And here it is asking for the file's URL. So this is what I'm talking about. That's why we have created all these URLs, shareable URL links, so that we can map this PDF URL with Ezeep here. Okay, so you have to click here on this field, then you will find all these previous steps here, and from this Google Drive share a file with anyone option, just map the PDF link like this. Okay, and you can see it is showing in the printer ID my connected printer which I have already connected with Ezeep application. So from this field you can select your printer. If you have more than one printer connected, it will show you like this. So from here you can select the printer. Now it is asking for the files type. So our files type is PDF. Okay, we have generated a PDF link, so put here PDF. Okay, now it is asking print and delete option. Okay, so if you want to get this shipping label deleted after printing, you can make this option yes. If you want to save it for further use, you can make it no. Okay, now it is asking for the paper size, so you can select the paper size. I'm from these options right now I'm making it auto. Okay, and if you want the print in color, you can select true option here. I do not want it in color right now, so I'm making it false. Number of copies, here you have to put the number of copies that you want from the printer. And in the orientation, you can select the orientation of the page. From this duplex mode, you can select the duplex mode of the printer, and you can set the resolution of the print also, and this is it. Now when you click here on save and send test request, the test shipping label will be printed out of your printer automatically. Let me show you. I'm clicking here, and you can see on my screen, I think, that the shipping label that we have just created is getting out of my printer. Okay, so when it will be out, it will show you this job ID here. That means our task is done now. Okay, so we have created the document and get it printed, and the workflow is completed. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger, we selected the application from which we have created the e-commerce store. In our case, it was WooCommerce. We got connected with WooCommerce with the help of this URL, collected the details of our test order like this. After that, with the help of this currency feature, I fetched the complete details of the country from where the order is getting placed like this. After that, another actions tab, I connected my Google Docs application from where we are creating the shipping label. Okay, and we mapped the details required to create the shipping label like this here, and the shipping label got created. After that, I make this shipping label shareable with the help of Google Drive, and we have created all these shareable links. Okay, so that we can map the shareable link with this Ezeep application from which we are going to connect our printer and print this file. Okay, then we connected Ezeep, mapped the file's URL, and selected the all the things we needed to be on my printed shipping label. Okay, And when I clicked here on save and send test request, you have seen the job ID is created and the print was out of my printer. Now you just have to click on save and our workflow is completed. And guys, you can use this same workflow because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect trial account and start running this automation instantly. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you got any query regarding our business automation, you can ask and discuss your queries from this forum. And guys, if you want to check the pricing of this application, you can use this link. And if our automations are helping you, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.